Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ron Kerr, and I'd like to welcome you to an afternoon that was planned a little bit differently, but we had to call an audible late last night, and it's been reduced in size, but I think nonetheless we're having a special afternoon to recognize the contribution of our head professional, Emerson Mahoney. We've got a number of speakers that'll be, not a number, but a couple that will be speaking this afternoon, and ultimately we will get Emerson up at the end to say a few words so that since this is being recorded, everyone will be able to hear what Emerson had to say after a long morning on the tee, having conversations with a lot of the members that he's come to know, and they've all come to know him very well over his time here at Brampton. Also wanted to say that we've got Emerson's family with us today. His wife Angela is here, and his two sons Peyton and Avery have also joined us today for this. So right now I'd like to introduce Bob Williams, who we really consider the man that brought Emerson here initially, and Bob's going to say a few words about Emerson. So Bob.
Thank you, Russ. Yeah, it was 12 years ago, amazingly enough, that I was asked by then President to head up a committee to hire a head pro after Don Lund left, and sure enough, we did a couple of interviews with Emerson. In fact, one of the interviews was right over there, over the first tee in the banquet hall there, and I can't remember exactly what we were talking about, but Emerson, I remember saying, you think he's a cool and collective guy and all that kind of stuff, and he said to us, can't remember exactly what we were talking about, but he said, I'm so nervous, I could puke. And that was classic. The second interview we took place at Brampton Golf Course. We figured, okay, well, we'll see if this guy can play some golf, and maybe I had a committee of Jan Wild and Paul Doolin, and we went to Brampton on a cool November day. We played 9 holes, and it certainly showed that Emerson could play golf for sure, and it was interesting because Emerson was staying at a hotel along Derry Road there, being from Winnipeg at that time, and I brought him back here for dinner, and there was just the two of us. It was a Sunday night, I think, and it was pretty not busy for sure. And I remember saying to Emerson, "Would you like a beer or a wine?" And he said, "No, I have a policy is I don't drink on the golf course." And to this day, I've never seen an alcohol beverage in his hand or his staff, and it's incredible. His professionalism is incredible. His attention to detail as well. Recently, I had a driver break, and within 2 days, my driver was back completely fixed and all the rest of the kind of stuff. Emerson is the epitome of a person that is truly professional, and I think Hamilton Golf Club is going to appreciate his involvement with there and what he brings to that organization. He's truly a class guy, and you know, 12 years, Emerson, we've known each other, and he still calls me Mr. Williams for that, like, why? Like, I mean, Bob. But that just shows you the type of guy he is. So it's been a pleasure, Emerson, and I wish you all the best in Hamilton and with your family. And what else going to go? You will be missed.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce now our president, Bryan McMahon, who might have a few words to say.
Thank you, Bob. 12 years ago, together with Phil Obendorf, I was asked to speak at a similar ceremony as Don Lund had retired. And I knew at that time it was a very important transition for our club. And clearly, Bob and the committee that Bob had put together made a terrific choice when he introduced Emerson Mahoney to our club. Professional is the key word when you think of Emerson. In all aspects of his position, he conducts himself in the most professional way. Be it running our events, conducting himself in meetings, or just simply his interaction with members and guests, caused us all to never expect anything but professionalism from Emerson. Emerson has always been held in the highest regard by his staff. In fact, many professionals who worked under Emerson still consider Emerson a significant mentor in their own careers, and will always cite Emerson as a contributing factor on having them careers move forward. Without fail, Emerson would contribute 60-hour weeks on our behalf. And I know this comes with sacrifices at home, and for this, on behalf of the club, I'd like to take this time to thank Angela and boys Avery and Peyton, and I would ask Angela to come forward and accept a small token of our appreciation. Emerson takes great pride in all aspects of being a true golf professional. He keeps himself current on ever-changing rules of golf, new teaching techniques, and leading industry trends on equipment, sometimes even if they're not even a ping product. I recently just learned that Emerson actually owned a set of golf clubs. Together with Chris Bouchard, we had a game, Emerson, Bryan, McMahon, Chris Bouchard and I, where Emerson shot a very tidy 72. Not bad for a guy that probably only plays 10 times a year. But the word is that Avery's been beating him quite a bit lately, so he's caused him to do some practicing. Emerson, we're all very proud and happy for you as you take this next step in your career. We also hope that Brampton Golf Club will always be a special place for you. And for the many great contributions you've made to the club, the board of directors, on behalf of membership, felt the highest honor that we could bestow is that of an honorary membership at the Brampton Golf Club. So congratulations. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Mr. McMahon. It's a great pleasure to be here today under a little different circumstances, but for all of those online, thank you for attending. And to start off, it's been a great pleasure and honor serving you, the membership, during my tenure. Mr. Williams alluded a little to how the selection process went on, which I thought was very progressive. One of the items that he did leave off was a little short game lesson, which I know that we're still working on that chipping. Putting is coming along, but we will get back to that chipping at one time. Little story though, what I do remember most fondly about that day was waiting at the bag drop for Jan Wild to arrive. And for all those that know Miss Wild, she holds no punches and showed up at the bag drop, wheeled up in her Grand Marquis or Crown Vic, or I'm not sure what it was, popped the trunk. I went to go help her with her club. She says, "Listen, I got this," and loaded her own clubs onto the cart. So I'm forever indebted, Mr. Williams, to you and the selection committee, David Edge, Jan Wild, and Paul Dooland, for the opportunity that was given to me. Over my time, I've had great club leadership to work with. I've had 6 presidents, 7 club captains, 9 ladies captains, and 7 men's captains. Countless committee members that have given their time to move this club forward. And I've gained a wealth of experience that will serve me well in the next chapter of my life, and I'm forever thankful for that. Ironically, Mr. McMahon was the first club captain that I had and is now the last president. I too remember a fond story. It was a snowy day in January. I think it was a Wednesday, and Mr. McMahon stopped by the pro shop to meet myself and discuss what my plans were for the upcoming season. I think I might have been here maybe 2 or 3 days, but in true Mr. McMahon fashion, he got straight to the point, and we discussed some of my ideas about pace of play, which he agreed upon, and certainly have come together to create a culture, one here at the club, that we're all very proud of. Management teams. So I've worked closely with a number of general managers, food and beverage managers, executive chefs, controllers, and one superintendent. All these individuals have helped me grow as a golf professional. I've stole nuggets from all of them to make me better. It all wraps up into who I am today and who will be tomorrow. Skills like an undeniable work ethic, going the extra mile, and thinking outside the box, and passion for the BGC can be traced back to the longest standing teammate, Martin Cobb. It's no secret golf pros and superintendents often have a somewhat turbulent relationship, but from day one, Martin has been my closest ally, confidant, and friend. Marty, I thank you for all that you've taught me in agronomy, managing people, and most importantly, servicing our membership. The membership. So one of the first keys of a successful club I learned early in my time was understanding that the number one asset of any club is the membership. Without a membership, there is no club. I'm not certain how many new members that I've oriented over the 12 years, but I know that I'd need a few more hands to count them all. BGC is a golfer's golf club. It's a home for many great players, but also players that love the game of golf. Whether it's early spring, the dead heat of summer, or late fall, often with a snowflake or two, the BGC membership will be out there getting their rounds in. This year, 4,000 more than any other year. I will take with me many fond memories of all of you, whether it was on a lesson tee, competing in one of our many events, assisting you with equipment, or just small talk that always involved golf. My success is a result of your generous support. And my team, what can I say? I've been fortunate during my stay at Brampton to work with some very talented and hardworking individuals. From my frontline workers, our starters, pro shop girls, back shop boys. Girls keep us on track, the shop looking fresh and organized, led by Kristen and Val, who continue to lend their support even though they've moved on to their own careers. I owe you both a great deal of gratitude for training and supporting the next generation carry the torch. Back shop boys, the ultimate frontline. Through the heat, the cold, the showers, early mornings, late nights. This year's been very challenging for them and probably doing a lot less than they would like to do, but you know, it is what it is. Safety first. Shout out to Vinny and Brendan Curley, my longest standing. Team members and our current leaders, Kyle D'Souza, Owen Keane, Jacob Jones, Marcus Foe. You'll guide the future and next generation here at the BGC. The professionals, the early years, guided by Taylor Kamira and Kyle Scott. Blank slate was given to us to put our stamp on the BGC. Hard work, effort, desire to give the membership the experience they deserve guided our journey. Kieran Harris, Bryan McMahon took the baton, added their own style and touch to the operation. Kieran, we all know, is a natural performer on and off the course. McMahon never shied from an opportunity to chat up the membership and share his wisdom of the game and his experiences. Sonny, always stylish and being the best that he could be. Our current team, Aaron, sophomore, long ball hitting, in love with the game, has looked after our ladies section quite well this year. Barrett, a BGC rookie, looking after his own position here at the club. To Brad Lawrence, the rock, the glue, and never throw in the towel until the job's done. Pro's pro. You're my right hand man, destined to put your mark on an operation very soon. Can't thank you enough for what you've done for our junior program, learning environment, tournament ops, staff leadership, and retail management and sales. 2020 was unlike any other, and we could not have done it without one another. To my family, Angela, Peyton, and Avery, holding down the home front all these years. All the text messages back. Sorry, can't talk right now. You roll with the punches. You're always supportive during the moments of darkness, because you've already mowed the lawn by the time I get home. And it's too dark for me to mow it. Bringing in the garbage bins, help with that, whatever you can. Anyways, in closing, it's been a wonderful journey, an opportunity of a lifetime that has allowed me to grow, meet a group of wonderful people, keep in check my love of the game and club that we all share. I wish Patrick well. I know that he'll take the operation to new heights, and he'll put his own touch on what now belongs to him. We have a great club, board, management, operational team that are ready to get on board, deliver the next 100 years of the BGC. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Stay safe.